What is happening to YouTube? So, oh my goodness, what did we just see? This Croatian monster. He just turned the Indiana Pacers into motherfucking pancakes. It was like a fucking excavator. He just freaking just rammed right through them. He's like a motherfucking truck. This guy was a truck for the whole entire game. He is the sole MVP. 30 points and 29 rebounds. This is unbelievable. This is amazing. And see, this is what happens if you feed Ivica Zubac the ball a lot more. You get results like this. People are going to act really surprised on how he is this good, but in reality, this is like a lesson learned that if you just feed this individual right here, he'd be unstoppable, man. Just, jeez Louise, 31 points and 29 boards. 20, like, this is unbelievable. If we feed Zubac like this every single game, he could be averaging easily 18 points per game, realistically. Let's just get into all these stats, man, because, oh my gosh, through the whole entire game, it was amazing. It was amazing. Look at this: 17 field goal attempts, and this is what you get: 31 points. This is what you just need to do. This is what you just need to do. Feed Ivica Zubac. I know it's hard to really kind of feed him like 17 field goal, 17 times, but at least try to get him to take at least 10 field goal attempts. Man, oh man, he's a damn monster. He's a damn monster. Worst case scenario, if Zubac is not getting the easy looks and making the shots, he will get fouled for sure, and he would definitely hit some free throws. Man, this is unbelievably amazing. 31 points. I'm surprised in a great way, but at the same time, not insanely too surprised because this is just the real consequences if you just feed him. Just feed the man. Feed this big zoo. But let's just go. Let's just talk about the rest of the other players because, man, Zubac just stole the whole entire highlight. So Morris, 13 points. He shot 2 for 8 from threes, which is it's okay, I guess. 5 for 14, and he got some rebounds, 2 steals, 3 assists, which is pretty dope, pretty dope. And Reggie, he was cold today, but it's okay, cause Big Zoo saved the day. He pretty much saved Reggie Jackson from all the heat. It's all good. That's the perfect time for Reggie to miss all the shots. Just man. And then when Mr. June heats up, say less. Terrence Mann, amazing. 5 for 13. He definitely played a big factor into feeding Big Zubac. Shout out to you, T man. 7 boards. Oh, I cannot control my composer. Amir Coffee, let's see. 3 for 8. He also got 5 assists, which is a lot to Zubac. Nick Batum, he also brought some nice energy too. He had 8 rebounds and he got a block and all that. And Norman Powell, he got he got the baskets, 19 points, 7 for 19, solid, solid. And he got 5 rebounds, which is really good for Norman Powell. And Moses Brown got the minutes when he beat Zubac off the bench. He did all right. He did pretty solid, actually. 8 for 12 from free throws, which is pretty good for Moses Brown. John Wall, 3 for 5, 8 assists. My goodness, Zubac. So where would y'all put Ivica Zubac compared to all the other centers? Is he top 10, top 5? Let's see who are the players who are pretty much like considered to be better than Zubac. Obviously Jokic and Embiid, and then the rest is pretty much up for grabs. You got Miles Turner, who could be up for grabs because he can shoot threes pretty good. You got Karl Anthony Towns, but Karl Anthony Towns, I guess like in terms of skill wise, but yeah, you could maybe put him over Zubac. But Zubac is just his floor is way more hard because he actually sets these screens and he bangs down low. While Karl Anthony Towns, he plays like a shooting guard a lot of times. And you got, let's see, Rudy Gobert, who's on a downhill. And let's see, man, pretty much Vucevic, who's a double double, but his defense is not the best. So you could put Zubac top 5 if you really tried. Honestly, now let's look at the Indiana Pacers bench. So Jalen Smith, had it not been for Zubac masterclass, this would have been a Jalen Smith masterclass. This guy got 9 rebounds, and he definitely shot the threes pretty well. Naismith, he was not that good. Miles Turner, the guy that some Clippers fans says we should trade Brandon Boston Jr. for, he didn't do the best. I'm not gonna lie, I was big on Miles Turner just like last year because I thought, oh yeah, he can shoot threes and he's that athletic, but in reality, and I believe I said this to some of my friends just like directly or even a little bit openly. I don't remember, but sometimes just because the bigs shoot threes, at least I learned that like more like this year, doesn't mean oh they're gonna be a good player. If anything, that can backfire if bigs shoots threes because if bigs would shoot a lot of threes, they would pretty much forget about their height and they would not go down and dominate the shorter guys, and they just shoot too much threes. And as you see what Miles Turner did, he shot too many threes. He shot them out. He shot the Pacers out. So so that's just a possible consequences. Just like Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, he's a quote unquote center, but if you put like a big body center on him, he'd be locked up a little bit more easily. So that's why he would have to go to the three and shoot some threes. But Halliburton, of course, he got 11 assists, which is really good, and 15 points. Imagine if a guy like Tyrese Halliburton was on the Clippers. Zubac would easily be averaging a cool 15 plus easily. Like, there's no way. Halliburton is one of the best guys to actually feed some players in really tight situations. Wall's really good at it too, but he would get turnover prone. While Halliburton, he just knows how to pass the ball so good without turning the ball over. And imagine Halliburton getting Zubac at least 8 shots a game. That's a that's an easy 15 points. But anyways, man, this is amazing. This is amazing. Buddy Hield, 3 for 14. He had an off game, but either way, I don't think I got much to say. This is an amazing game by Big Zoo.